Oh man, that's crazy. But yo, hip hop, man, hip hop in general is crazy.
Hip hop is Jerry Springer.
Hip hop is Jerry Springer, man. Like, where do we even start?
Well, you got to break down the roles first. So Maury is Everyday Struggle Maury? Or is that like...
No, that's like...
DJ
or is that like Ellen?
DJ Academics is Maury.
Nah.
That's Ellen.
Well, no, and like, the story for Maury would be like Drake's kid and shit.
I mean, that would be a story.
Yeah, but who broke the news? Is
Maury.
TMZ Maury then? Like, I'm confused. Like,
I don't know, man. We're
going to have to break this down.
This is a poll, gentlemen.
What up? What up?
Yo, shout out to Steven still watching with us because he's drinking Pilsner with us. Make some noise. I just finished that Pilsner. And let's make some noise for LSD in the place to be. You know what I'm saying?
For those of y'all who don't know, I'm trying to get Maloney up in here real quick. Can you see you?
Hey. Oh, hi. Yo, I hate these things because I always look in the wrong corner, and then I'm like looking off screen. I look all like perverted and
on
shit.
That one
it's like, oh, you caught me on my bad side
right now. But for those of y'all who don't know, Maloney's actually Maloney's tripping on some LSD. Right
no, I'm not. I'm not. Yo,
slightly.
Slightly. He just puts it out there like that.
He must not be though, because like when I was on acid last time, I just like to announce it.
Puts it out there.
Yeah, every time I'm on acid, I'm always like, yo, I'm on acid, guys.
There you go. Gotta let the world know, man. Gotta let the world know.
I guess it is my fault because I did say white people like bragging about all the drugs we do.
Well, you know.
We wear it like a badge of honor.
It's a research.
Hey, man, I'm white, but I do coke.
That's just because when you're on acid, you don't give a fuck.
We're doing research right now. You know what I mean? We're conducting a paper, a study.
Hey,
you know, it's like
the study's here.
Toronto
the docket.
sponsoring it.
Exactly.
Toronto Talks Podcast.
No, it's actually not. Sorry, disclaimer.
Get sued and shit.
Right. But yeah, but like this week though,
we have not talked about shit for about 15 minutes, so let's get to the shit.
What the Chinese doing, man?
Yo, shout out to the Chinese dude, man.
We're talking about
China.
Yo, he's holding down Chinatown to the fullest.
Absolutely, that guy's a G, man.
He wants in.
Speaking of G's. What the hell happened last night? Jesus, what happened last night?
Forget G's, let's talk T's.
Yeah, what happened? Yeah, what happened?
Dad
at the
jokes.
Concert last night, man.
Dad jokes.
What happened?
There's different stories from different
what
people
happened?
with different views.
Who was out there, man?
Should Pusha have crossed his T's and dotted his I's?
Yeah, he should have.
He should have crossed his
T's. Is this
and
a
dotted
case?
his eyes. Now, but who takes the dub and who takes the L in this case, man? Because I say like Drake kind of takes the L regardless if he was involved or not.
It was already an L. Yeah. Then you went on The Shop with LeBron James and tried to like define your L. You're like, yeah, it was a little chink in my armor, but yeah, you know, like.
Are you trying to get that interview?
We're trying to get that Drake interview. Shout outs to Drizzy.
Yeah, shout outs to Drizzy.
The Sixth
We're
God.
Not trying to talk no
the Sixth God.
Trying to get that interview.
Shout outs to the Sixth God, OVO Sound, Noah 40. We'll even shout out Ollie. Make some noise from OG with the dance moves.
I think for one, it's a bad look for hip hop. Shout out Moji though, on the real.
What is that? Moist outlets?
Oh yeah. So people online are calling his people the moist outlet.
I didn't make it up. I just heard it stuff.
Are the moist outlets worse than the barbs?
Oh shit. Kind of. Depends how you look at it.
Is that what we're supposed to call Drake
fans now?
Depends
how you look at it.
The moist outlets?
Yeah. I hope not.
I don't know. That's
a lot to say, though.
That's what I thought you guys were just saying
was
to me.
cool.
Well, we're half French country.
I like Drizzy. I'm not mad at Drizzy.
I'm a moist. I'm a moist
outlet.
outlet.
I'm not a moist outlet.
Pause.
I'm not a moist outlet. Pause that shit. You know what's crazy? Hey, yo, so I was checking out check the story out. So I was down at Young and Dundas Square maybe like 10 years ago. And you know how they always have those free concerts on like particular days? So they had one of these and they had this Japanese girl band and they were like kind of like folk rocky or whatever. And their name was the Moist Towelettes. And it was like hilarious as
You're like,
shit.
yo, I definitely got a good finish in a massage parlor with one of you ones.
I was there with my girl. But they kept like saying out to the crowd. They kept yelling out to the crowd like, yo, yell out to us or they kept saying, repeat after us, let's get moist. And like I'm just looking at my girl like, I don't think they know what this means, or if they do, it's like such an inside joke to them. You know what I mean? It was hilarious.
I think it's just a translation. That don't mean the same thing in your language.
So as soon as I
do you
heard
prefer
the
it moist or do you prefer it soggy?
Like, in what
a fucking question is that?
What are you asking? I don't understand the question. In what context, bro? Talk to me. Talk to me. Explain this one, please. Are you talking about like a hamburger? Because I prefer neither. It's a fucking hamburger.
Why do you prefer your vagina soggy?
No, I prefer that shit moist. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I don't prefer it soggy.
So you don't like anything soggy.
Nothing wrong with moisture.
It depends where it is, bro.
Yeah, you know. Like,
I don't know. The new kids are all soggy. They're dripping. So
sometimes I ain't mad at like soggy golden grams.
Soggy should be like the new full floss.
Don't lie.
Like, yo, I'm soggy right now.
My neighbor.
I'm so soggy.
He moved to my town back in the day. He came to my high school, and his name was Soggy. And we're always wondering why. Like, no, it was a nickname. And he's like, yeah, it's cousin from Mississauga. But we found out from his little brother it's because he pissed himself and ran away from a party one time.
Shout out to all the Soggians out there.
You know, if your nickname is Soggy, you're so whack.
That's horrible. Shout out to all the Soggians.
Like, yo,
what's up?
You ain't moving somewhere with the nickname Soggy and like, yeah, convincing people nothing. They're gonna do their research. They'll be like,
just a wet blanket, guys.
Why do we call him Soggy?
That's fucked up.
This is a case.
That's fucked up. But yeah, man, what do you guys think up with this whole like Drake Pusha T scenario? You know what I'm saying? Like,
crazy, man.
Yeah, I think it's whack.
Yeah.
There's no need for it, but
it's not a good look for Toronto. It's not a
that's
bad
what I mean.
look, but it's not.
It is Toronto though, man. Like, how many times has it kind of shit happened in this city? Like, you know what I mean?
I'm sure it's happened.
A lot worse. A lot worse happens in the city on the regular.
I could name like 10 times famous people got robbed, fucking stolen, beat up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Toronto.
No one touches Elton John though. He just walks around this bitch unscathed. He's got like a magic coat of armor.
Yeah, like that ain't hip hop.
Just
go, yo,
I'm gonna go walk into Sonic Boom at 1 on a Wednesday.
Who's jumping on stage with Elton John?
Yeah, but Elton John just be walking around Toronto like that.
A KKK member or something. Still,
he had a
a KKK member jump on stage during Elton John.
Well, yo, like, cause he's gay, right? But
oh man,
do the KKK hate gays that much that they would attend an Elton John show and jump?
Aren't
on
the KKKs all gay?
Well, fuck, you think so?
I said it.
There you go. Shout out to Maloney for throwing that one out there.
He wants all the smoke.
He wants all the smoke.
Call me Mr. Chimney.
He's willing to take the Grand Dragons on head first.
Hey.
Yeah. But nah, you know what I mean? Like, it's
I think it's whack.
look for Toronto. It's whack. It is what it is.
It's whack.
But, you know, like, but if the guys had got to Pusha T and somehow, you know, fucked Pusha T up, would that have been like a good look for Toronto? Would that have been a good look for Drake?
No.
What would that have?
It wouldn't have been a good look for
Yo,
anything.
just make some noise though. Shout out Jojo Pellegrino watching the show right now.
Shout out, what up? Shout out Jojo. That's what's good.
Shout out to Jojo Pelly killing shit right now. But sorry, continue on your
But
your thing.
so on that note, like, if Drake did order that, technically he could go down for racketeering just the same as 6ix9ine just did.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was gonna get into though. But what I want to even like touch on with some of this, yo, is like, I think a lot of these guys are getting used, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hundo, bro.
I mean, Ranks touched on it when he was saying like the higher you get up in this shit, you know what I'm saying, the more of a seedy crowd you kind of attract and whatnot. You know what I mean? And these guys got to get paid. You know what I mean? So if they're looking at it like, yo, someone's fucking with my dude's name, you're fucking with my money, let me put in that work so, you know what I'm saying, he's going to get those views, I can get a little bit of money, you know.
Well, if they jump Moji, then they going to get Pusha. Let's make some noise for Moji, yo. If we burn our bridge with Drake, then we want that Moji with the dance moves.
To my mouth a little.
But you know what it is, you know what I mean? And like, and even with like 6ix9ine, I you know what I mean? Like, I don't think 6ix9ine is like, I don't think he did everything that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I bet you he is because he had the money from the hip hop. I bet you he started a fucking gang and tried to be stupid.
No.
I don't know, man.
6ix9ine is being extorted to the fullest, bro. If you know like who's backing 6ix9ine,
and I do. Like,
I'm not talking.
Do you know him though?
I'm not talking about his management.
Do
and
you?
Stuff. 6ix9ine.
No. I know, like, the block and shit. Like,
no, I'm not even talking about that. I'm not talking about the block. I'm talking about who actually, like, if you know 6ix9ine's label, 6ix9ine's label, and who his management is. He's
I thought he was just fucking independent still. Like.
No. He's backed by the son of the most powerful man in the music industry. So the CEO and chairman of Universal Music,
was backing him.
His son started like a management label company, and you know what I'm saying? 6ix9ine is blowing up off it. So 6ix9ine is backed by $1 billion industry. He's backed
But
by
that's who he was beefing with.
No, that's not who he was beefing with.
So going to jail.
Here's what I think like happened with 6ix9ine. So he was told you can't have certain people around you. If you guys remember a few weeks ago.
That's a normal bail condition.
No, but check this out, though. A few weeks ago, he's having dinner with his label head. Again, the son of the most powerful man in the entire music industry, right? So he's in there having dinner, and his guys are told, his manager at the time told, yo, you can't come in. So dude starts up shit, and somebody gets popped and whatnot. What do you think was happening there? A move was being made to take these street guys, $1 million cash cow away from them by $1 billion industry to say, you got to stay away from them. We're not allowing you to stay with them anymore. You got your rep and everything you needed, but stay away from them. And these guys got desperate, and they're like, oh, shit. So now this happens. Now one dude turns himself in. Some shit happens. Yo, you're going to put that all on the dude who's turning on
this
you,
is some
right?
crazy conspiracy theory shit here,
It's
bro.
not even really conspiracy if you understand the names behind the names behind the names, and you really look at it. But then when you start connecting, this is where it gets even bigger. When you start looking at everyone who was big, think about someone like even like a Soulja Boy. He's going down to LA, all of a sudden he's repping Bloods, right? Oh, I got the Draco, I got this and that. This is what happens. You get extorted by these guys.
Chris Brown's blooding?
Exactly. Chris Brown's blooding.
Nah, but he really about that Pyru life,
even
though.
Even someone like a Kendrick's probably not getting extorted, but from his neighborhood, he's like, yo, I'm going to make sure I put these guys on.
He says it in his records already.
Right?
He says it in his records already that he's in that, right? So it is what it is.
You see what's happening is...
That is the music industry from time for hip-hop, too, so...
So there's money involved, there's extortion involved, there's crime and things involved. Again, I don't think, saying 6ix9ine did everything. I think he did some shit. I don't think he did all that
The only thing I know
think what's happening is his management team that he was with, the guys from the street that he was with, they're like, fuck, we lost our $1 million cash cow. We're going to pin this all on him if he's not going to give us yada, yada, yada. And, the $1 billion guys were like, yo.
He said in the Breakfast Club interview that fucking when he went on tour, he was supposed to get a certain amount of money.
Yeah.
And
someone
he didn't get the money, and the person that booked the show for him told the promoter, well, here's the address. Here's the address to his mom's house if he doesn't come and perform. That's what he's saying. I'm not saying it's true.
Actually, I heard I actually just saw something earlier today where, he said he was scared for his family. And that's why he didn't take the bail. Like, that's why he didn't go for the bail.
Yeah. So it is what it is, man. A lot of these guys are getting straight up, like, extorted. There's
a lot of misinformation happening with this case, too.
Even something with Drake and Pusha, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of if Drake was involved or implicit in any of this, there's people whose hands or people's pockets get padded off of affiliations to that person at the least. And if you mess with that money, you're messing with their bottom line. You're willing to do a few things.